Hello everybody and welcome to the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. It's the final day of action on the second stop of the World Tour, and we're in the beautiful lakeside city of Lucerne in Switzerland.
1 minute to go. Nog 1 minute. Oh yeah, 1 minute.
Six matches coming to you from the centre court. The two men's semi-finals about to get underway. Then the bronze medal matches, first the women, then the men, 2 and 3 o'clock respectively local time, and then the two gold medal matches. The first at 4:20, the second at 5:20. And that will wrap up what has been a fascinating open competition here in Lucerne. As you can see, it's another beautiful day here on the side of Lake Lucerne, and the first men's semi-final is between the Netherlands and Turkey. Turkey appearing in a men's final four for the very first time. Giginoglu and Gogtepe, the two that are breaking new ground for Turkish beach volleyball. What a task they've got in front of them, because they are up against the Dutch pairing that are the reigning world champions, Brouwer and Meeuwsen, and what a year they have in front of them as the World Championships go to the Netherlands later on in the summer. Well, there are the two Turkish players, but we're going to start with the introductions of the two referees, and the first referee is from Romania, Adrian Bardasan, and he's being ably assisted on the near side by the second referee, Sylvain Drouard of France. So let's meet the four players, and we'll start with the Dutch pair, and the Dutch playing in red this morning. And first up, it is Alexander Brouwer, born in The Hague, 198 in height, and his partner, well, he's even taller. He also resides in The Hague at 2 meters and 6 centimeters. Robert Meeuwsen is a tall opponent to get round. Well, their opponents in yellow for today, and being presented first, wearing number 1, 27-year-old Murat Giginoglu, who lives now in Ankara, 198 in height, and his partner is 28-year-old Volkan Gogtepe, 186, the shortest of the four players out on court. Now, Giginoglu and Gogtepe only started playing with each other at the back end of last season. Gogtepe was Giginoglu's fourth partner last season, but what a start they have had to 2015, reaching a Final Four as a partnership for the very first time. The Turkish pair won 2 Continental Tour events in their first 3 events together, and they were third at the CEV Masters in Baku. But what can they do against the world champions who are going to get us underway? Well, it's a good start for Turkey as Giginoglu finds the open court.
Of the semi-final for Turkey, Volkan Gogtepe.
from Brouwer.
Op Nederland komen we aan 1-1.
Levels it up at 1-1. And now it's Gogtepe's turn to show his finesse at the net. Little roll shot. Plenty of height on the Dutch side of the net. Giginoglu is going to have his work cut out. He's going to block, especially the shots. So the shots from Meeuwsen. The first point on serve comes from an error from Gogtepe. Serve from Brouwer. And good blocking from Meeuwsen. And that is the difficulty that this Turkish pairing are going to face here. I think a lot of serves are going to be going to Gogtepe. That's a brilliant dig from Brouwer with his left hand. The set's just too much though from Meeuwsen, so Brouwer's hard work doesn't bring about the points. Heavy touch from Robert Meeuwsen. Giginoglu quick to pounce. Two touches. Cool. Against Meeuwsen. Left hand marginally first. That is some power from Brouwer. Straight to Gogtepe. He tried his best to keep it in play. Good work. Giginoglu threading it down the line. Oh, good get from Meeuwsen, good dig. Still alive though, chance here for Gogtepe. Brilliant dig from Brouwer, who whipped his glasses off as well. Take a look here. Not this one. Here. Gets down. Glasses off. Covered in sand. Up he gets. Puts away the win across court. Brown, glasses back on. Big serve at Gogtepe. Advantage to the Dutch now, real opportunity, which they take. Yeah, brilliant service return from Gogtepe. Going to get a thorough examination this morning, you feel. Yeah, good work again from Brouwer. 8-6 court change. Every 7 points in the first 2 sets, every 5 in the third. Should we go that far? The pairs change courts. They also have 1 timeout per set each, and also a technical timeout in the first 2 sets when the combined score gets to 21. So the next court change will be a technical timeout. Well, that's good blocking from Giginoglu. Opportunity missed there by the Dutch. Well, they got a second bite of the cherry there, the Dutch. Their first 3 touches weren't great. And again, the first touch from Gogtepe, not good enough. Definitely seems to be a tactic from the Dutch pair to go Volleyball Gogtepe from the serve. Wouldn't you know it, they go cross court to Giginoglu. And they lose the point.
Service for the Turks. Well done,
Yeah, good setting once again. Good blocking from Giginoglu as Meeuwsen tried to rip it down the line. That's better. So the final point before the technical timeout. Wow, it's been called in. And so, despite the protestations of Gogtepe, it is Brouwer Meeuwsen have the lead. Yeah, it's a good call. 12-9 then to the world champions. Brouwer and Meeuwsen at the technical timeouts. They have had the better of the opening exchanges, you feel. Second in the first event of the year in the Fuzhou Open last month. Their only other top 3 was second in the Xiamen Grand Slam back in 2013, but of course that highlight since their partnership formed in 2011, the World Championships, Staria Blanki, 2 years ago. Good to see the youngsters enjoying themselves. Brouwer Meeuwsen playing their 40th FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour tournament together. Yeah. Good blocking. Yeah, too long.
13-9. Now 10-15. Giginoglu.
On the points trail after conceding 3 consecutive points. This time it's off the left arm of the block.
14-7. Alex Brouwer.
Good blocking again. Meeuwsen.
Alex Brouwer. Ready to serve.
Turkish coach writing some notes. Technical time, oh, not a technical timeout, a timeout that's been called by Giginoglu and Gogtepe. They try and take the wind out of the Dutch sails. The Turkish coach looking on. We mentioned these two started playing together back in last season. Giginoglu's also played with Volkan Gogtepe's brother Hakan for a bit in 2011 and 2012. They've also both played with Sakerci. Just an opportunity to take stock and, as I say, just try and stop the momentum that the Dutch have built up now. That's the last point before the technical timeout that Gogtepe thought was out. So as you can see there, she just clipped the line. Hard to believe that 48 hours ago it was sort of 7 degrees centigrade or 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Wide of the mark.
Volkan Gogtepe, 28 years of age, from 18 is the guy.
The server has to change, just getting a little confused. So it's Gogtepe. Then they go out to that right-hand side, and this time Meeuwsen opts for finesse rather than power. Gogtepe makes a bit of a hash. The roll shot. And the Dutch in pole position now in this opening set. The Dutch coaching staff sitting behind where Meeuwsen is serving from now. It's rolled wide, so 2 errors, 2 consecutive errors from Volkan Gogtepe, and it's a big lead now for the Dutch. It would take a remarkable turnaround and fortune for Giginoglu and Gogtepe to take this set, but that would help. Good work from Brouwer. 2 points away then from the first set, the Dutch pair. Serve just starting to let them down. 2 consecutive errors. Half a block. Giginoglu. And it's enough to swing the momentum in the rally. Look before he unleashed. Touch on the net from Giginoglu. And it brings about 6 set points. One is saved. The court change. And another one saved.
Brouwer, Meeuwsen.
The Dutch just stumbling a bit as they get to the finish line. They should have enough in the tank. And indeed they do, third time of asking. They take the first set, 21 points to 16. And the world champions have 1 foot in the final here in Lucerne. So a good opening set then from the Dutch pair. It was a pretty even set. It was, what, 11-9 at one stage. But after the technical timeout, which came at 12-9, it was the Dutch that really dominated the second part of the opening set. Some good blocks from Giginoglu. Also some decent blocks from Robert Meeuwsen as well, but Gogtepe contributing a couple of errors. Well, that's one of them. Didn't help proceedings. He just needs to lift his level a touch. Well, the Turkish pair will have every opportunity. That is black and white. More errors actually from the Dutch, but more attacks. And the same amount of blocks. That is Gogtepe and Turkey that get us underway in this second set. Oh, that is raw power from Brouwer. That's really good adjustment from Gogtepe as the serve hit the net and Giginoglu finished it off. Better. Again, a really good dig. Gogtepe had an excellent start to this second set. Good retrieval too by Brouwer. Cross court he goes, and Gogtepe's firing now. That's the level he needs to be at. If he and his partner to win this match. Oh, that's some error from Brouwer because that was heading out of play. And for the first time in the match, daylight for the Turkish team. They have a 2-point lead. Again, they go at Brouwer. And Brouwer gets his revenge. Again, good adjustment from Gogtepe. Is that set too close? It was, but Gogtepe improvised. Nice roll shot. Over the Giginoglu block, or attempted block. That's good blocking from Meeuwsen. The fourth block of the match.
Block number 2.
And they've swung it around from 1-3 to 5-4. Dutch pair keeping cool heads in this second set. Straight down the middle. Service error. Levels it up at 6-all. Off the block. Giginoglu.
Brouwer.
Giginoglu struck the rim of the glasses, but he's okay to continue. Oh no, Giginoglu, little rush of blood to the head. And with the corner, his Merti fires it long. Get over it enough.
The Netherlands. They are the world champions. Alex Brouwer.
Again, Gogtepe comes up with a brilliant service return. Unfortunate for him, it doesn't come off. Check this out for reactions.
Everybody make some noise. 1, 2, 3, go.
A timeout has been called from the Turkish pair. They try to arrest this run of points against them. Well, Gogtepe has certainly lifted his game in the second set. They look to try and achieve something that no other Turkish pair in the men's game has done, which is make a final. Turkey have joined the likes of Kazakhstan and Georgia, making one Final Four.
Turkey and the Netherlands 9-6, Brouwer, Meeuwsen.
So a set and 9-6 to the good, the Dutch pair. And it is Brouwer to serve. Tepe has lost the cap. He has the power. Brouwer is shouting at Meeuwsen to chase down the ball that was sailing off towards the advertising hoardings. Oh, he did make an effort to go, but lost his footing. Chance here, which has been missed. They go cross court. There was plenty of angle to work with. No mistakes from Brouwer. Good read from Brouwer, but the pace far too much. Gogtepe level things up. That's huge power from Meeuwsen, and the Dutch have the advantage at the technical timeout. They lead by 1, Netherlands 11, Turkey 10. Meeuwsen really got behind this. Well, the Dutch pair had a real scare in their quarter-final against the Russian pairing of Krasilinikov and Semenov. They came through in the third, 18-16, but the Russians were within a millimetre of winning that one. In the third set, they put away a spike which would have won the match, but on coming down. The chest of the Russian player just brushed the net. And so the Dutch got the point to keep them in the match, and then they saw it out. So real fine lines getting them through to this point, but they are dominating here. Wow. Wide celebration. It's the net cord taking it wide. Wide. Gogtepe, another error from him. Oh, innovative way of keeping the sun off your head. It's just too long. Well, there's a little bit of protestation going on, but it's not too much.
Please play. Eli.
Brouwer's wandering around the front court and is asked to get back and receive. And Gogtepe gifts the point away. No, not getting there is Meeuwsen. Wild from Brouwer, and an opportunity here for Turkey. Back on level terms. Point run arrested by a cross court spike from Brouwer. Good work again from Brouwer. After some good defensive work. It's a good dig. And up quickly to put away the cross court. It's long. Yeah, good work. Getting towards the business end of this second set and possibly the match. The Dutch pair have a lead of 2. Three away now from a place in their second consecutive final. They took silver, and Fuzhou did Meeuwsen and Brouwer. And the little tip shot makes it 19-15. What a time to go on a run. 2 away now from a place in the final. Half a block from Meeuwsen. Here's the pair from Turkey some hope. But they need a run of points. They need a big run of points. At least 3. And they now face 4 match points. Crowd rise to their feet. And it is Meeuwsen who will serve the first of these 4 match points. How many will they require? Well, try to get cute, comes off the net cord. But now they have the first of their match points on the Turkey serve, and it's Volkan Gogtepe that's got to come up with a good serve to try and wrestle the advantage back to the team in yellow. Opportunity, which they take. So they need another bite of the cherry here. Third match point. And it's third time lucky for Brouwer and Meeuwsen. They win this first semi-final by 2 sets to love, 21-16, 21-18, and advance to the gold medal match at 5:20 this afternoon local time. Giginoglu and Gogtepe, they will be back for the men's bronze medal match at 3 o'clock local time this afternoon. But the world champions make it a second consecutive final on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour in 2015. Silver in Fuzhou last month. Can they go one better here in Lucerne later on today? As for Giginoglu and Gogtepe, they still have an opportunity to win Turkey's first ever medal on the men's FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. And they will do that this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Well, we are hoping to get some reaction from Brouwer and Meeuwsen very shortly. We see some of the highlights from that match, and in particular the last couple of points. That was the match point saved by Gogtepe, but he couldn't stop the inevitable, which was a win for the Dutch, who were worthy winners. Let's have a look at the match in stats. 29 attacks to 17. More errors though from the Dutch, but more blocks as well. They deserved it on the balance of play. Right, those are the stats. Let's get a reaction then from Alexander Brouwer and Robert Meeuwsen.
Good match for you. What was the difference? I think we were leading the match from the beginning with a lot of service pressure, and though I was surprised how well the Turkish were serving. But yeah, of course it was their first semi-final, and maybe they were a little bit nervous and we were a little bit more experienced. But yeah, I think we've made some great plays. I hope we entertained the audience a little bit. But I know for sure it's great playing here in this atmosphere, and yeah, I think we both really love Switzerland. It's so cool here. So I enjoy. I'm looking forward to the final.
Robert, you finished second last month in China. Special incentive to win this one?
Yeah, really special. Yeah, we really wanted to win over there, just didn't make it. Yeah, really burnt now. We really want to win here.
World Championships are coming up. You're the defending champions. You got a little business to do that before we get to The Hague.
Yeah, these are our warming up events. No, no. Of course we're focused on every match right here, right now, in this moment. And of course the World Championships are coming. We're really looking forward to play for our own audience, friends and family, of course. But yeah, right now we just focus on the final, and we want to win here at this tournament.
Well, congratulations and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Yes. Congratulations to Alexander Brouwer and Robert Meeuwsen. They are through to the final, where they will face either Biela or Strasser from Switzerland, or Ranieri or Caminati from Italy. And that next match is about 12 minutes or so away. I do hope you will join us for them, but for the moment it's congratulations to Brouwer and Meeuwsen.